Welcome back to the video. My name is Harold. Today is Monday, March 23rd, and in today's video, I'll be going over the topic of rules. So today I ended up taking two trades, both for about a $300 loss, and I I believe that both of these trades could have been completely avoided. Like I did not need to take these trades, and I wasn't planning on taking them. I broke a lot of rules today, and that's just something I want to talk about over, why this trade lost and this trade lost, right? So just to give you some context, I woke up today, did my daily planning, and I just kind of recognized that I was in pretty bad condition. Like if I had to rate my condition, I would say it was about like a C, maybe a D to a C. I was really tired. While I was even sitting at my desk, I was falling asleep. Like I was like just not in the best condition, and I recognized that. And when I recognize that, I know that I don't trade as well. It's also a Monday. I try to just be a little bit more conservative on Mondays. So I told myself, okay, we'll watch the market for about an hour, hour and a half. If nothing happens, if there's no trade taking place, then we're not going to force anything. Let's just call it a day and just be done and just go rest. And soon enough, right, it hit like 7:30, it hit 8 a.m. No place for me. I said, okay, I'm calling it a day. I went to go take a nap for about 30 minutes to an hour. I wake up, I go cook breakfast, and while I'm cooking breakfast, I just start staring at the charts like through my phone. And I normally don't do this often, but I don't know, like I felt like I was in this mode of hunting, you know? Like I was just looking for an opportunity, and luckily enough, price was trading right around my key levels. Price was trading right around my key levels, and that just made me want to like really look at it more. My computer was off. I came right back into my room while I'm cooking eggs to turn my computer on and see if I can get a trade. I'm just going back and forth, make my food. I come into my room. I don't even eat my food. I start staring at my charts, and I just feel it like, Harold, don't do it. Like, don't do it. There's nothing good that's going to come out of you trying to take a trade right now. It doesn't matter if price is at your key levels. Like, please don't do it. I think slightly it had to do with the fact that I had a payout coming. Like, if I just won this next trade, my bad. If I just won this next trade, I would have been able to get a payout. It would have been my first payout. There was just a lot going on in my mind. I wasn't in the best condition, and I just made some bad decisions, and I ended up taking a trade. It wasn't a terrible trade. I would give it a B grade trade. But it was just the fact that the time was 9:30 a.m. I never trade past 8 a.m. That's a rule. It's a solid rule that I have, and I try to abide by. And maybe I think once a month, like I will break this rule. I try really hard not to, but my justification for breaking this rule was that today, if you guys traded, the market was super volatile. I took that volatility as opportunity, right? But just because conditions change, it doesn't mean that that's opportunity in the market. I think it means that I should be even more careful because conditions have changed, and I need to recognize these conditions before I try to trade them again. But instead, I took a trade. I took the loss. It's not like I over risked or anything. I took a normal loss, $316. But I wasn't done there. Like I saw price hit my next key level, and I was like, oh, I want to take a trade here. So this time, I really misinterpreted the trade, and I completely misread it. I took another loss. And the thing is, another rule that I broke was that I only take one trade per account. I took another trade on this same account, so I ended up losing double of what I normally lose. I ended up losing $670, like you can see right here. And I'm just very disappointed in myself because, rules are there to protect me, especially when I'm in not as good condition. I think a big problem I've had lately and something I can recognize is that I know when I'm starting to get emotional. Like, I know when I'm starting to hunt and really like try to attempt to make something happen in the market instead of just letting it come to me. Like, I know that feeling now. But every time it's happened in the past couple months, I haven't been able to stop myself. I haven't had the discipline to be able to say no to myself. And it's weird because in other things in life, in other parts of life, I'm good at saying no to things. And it usually translates into trading, but like it's weird. Like, I just recognize there's times when I feel a disaster coming. And it has nothing to do with what the chart is looking like. It has nothing to do with my analysis. It has everything to do with like how I'm feeling up here. And when I recognize it, like something deep down tells me, shut your computer off. But I can't. Like, when I recognize it, I want to stare more and I want to really like search for something even harder. And I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but the harder you search, the harder you try, I feel like it pushes back at you even stronger and you fail even harder. So, yeah, overall, just a pretty bad trading day. Not because I took super terrible trades, like they were at my key levels and there was a certain level of confirmation, but in the end, they weren't A plus confirmation. And the biggest thing is that I broke my rules. And that is that. I cannot be getting away with that. If I broke my rules and I took an A plus trade, does that make it okay? It doesn't. I just wanted to bring some honesty to the table, some transparency. Honestly, I'm very good at managing my risk, so like this is nothing. Like it doesn't really do much damage to my account, but of course now it makes more trading days where I have to win in order to get this payout. But lesson learned, you know. And as long as I'm able to take a lesson out of this trading day, I think that it is a positive, and we're just going to come back stronger tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope that this video was somewhat informative in some way. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.